All right, greetings to one and all. This is going to be short, hopefully. Over 10 years ago, I believe it was 2009, late spring, I made my very first YouTube video. Pretty soon I took it down. I just didn't care for the way it was shot. Technically the webcam was kind of crap and so on. And the theme of that, my very first video, was the righteousness of God. And I took verse 16 from Psalm 71. In Psalm 71, verse 16, it says that I will go in the strength of the Lord God. I will make mention of thy righteousness, even of thine only, according to King James Bible. And my point in that video was that my stated purpose is to declare as the Spirit of Christ, as Christ himself. And if you look at that psalm and read it, I mean, it is undoubtedly, it is Christ himself. Through this prophecy of David, speaks of his sufferings and temptations, and among other things, that he says, let me never be put to shame, and so on. And in verse 16, it says that I will go in the strength of the Lord God. God was his strength. There was no one else beside him. He went through that valley of the shadow of death alone to accomplish so great a salvation. And he says that I will make mention of thy righteousness, even of thine only. There is only one true righteousness, not of filthy rags. And so I said in that video, my purpose is to declare as much as I can, by God's grace, his righteousness in the face of Jesus Christ, not the filthy rags of our righteousness, not the stinking works of self-righteousness, not the dead works of our attempts to justify ourselves, but to declare God's righteousness as it is revealed through the faithfulness of Jesus Christ. So, and I believe it is still my purpose today, after these years. That's about it. I would ask my viewers, brethren, to pray for me that this purpose may be realized, and that I may devote myself, dedicate myself, whatever potential I have, whatever time I've got left, to declaring and explaining, setting forth this righteousness of God. Since Christ himself, it was his purpose to make mention of God's righteousness and to demolish all attempts to, to set up rival righteousnesses of men. So that's that for today. May God bless you all. Bye-bye.